Standard 9th Maths, 13th chapter, exercise 13.4. The first question is, find the surface area of the sphere if r is equal to 10.5 centimeter. In the second subdivision, r is equal to 5.6 centimeter. And in the third subdivision, r is given as 14 centimeter. We had discussed in the earlier classes the different formulas to calculate surface area and volumes of cuboid, cube, sphere, cone, cylinder, etc. So today we are going to start with exercise 13.4. Here surface area of the sphere is asked. We have studied surface area of sphere is either it is total surface or curved surface. The formula say it is 4 pi r square, which is equal to 4. Pi value we know 22 upon 7. R is given 10.5. To eliminate the point, I add 10 here because of one decimal place into 105 upon 10. This can be cancelled here. 2, here 21, here also 2, 21, 2 2s are 4 and here 7 with 3. So now we have the number 22 into 21 into 3, which is equal to, multiplying we get 1386 centimeter square. It is area, therefore the corresponding unit is square unit. Centimeter is given, therefore we get in square centimeter. We come to the second subdivision, r is equal to 5.6 centimeter. The formula say surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. Substituting the value of pi, which is 22 upon 7 into 5.6. This 5.6, let us write it as 56 upon 10 into 56 upon 10. Here this cancel with 8 times. And here 10 we keep it as it is. We carry out multiplication. It is 88 into 448 divided by 100. So multiplying this 88 with 448 will get 39424 upon 100, which is equal to 394.24 centimeter is given. Therefore the unit is square centimeter. The third case is r is given 14 centimeter, whereas the question is same. Therefore we write surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. Substituting pi 22 upon 7 and r 14, we get this statement. So 7 and here it is 2. It is 88 into 28 centimeter square. Centimeter into centimeter. So multiplying we will get 2464 centimeter square. So it is a direct question. The question is find surface area of the sphere. So remember the formula 4 pi r square. R is given. So just to substitute and do the simplification. Second question is find the surface area of the sphere if diameter is given. In the previous question radius was given, but here diameter is given. From diameter we can find out the radius. Diameter divided by 2 gives radius. Therefore r is 14 divided by 2, which is equal to 7 centimeter. Here radius is 21 upon 2 centimeter and here radius is 3.5 divided by 2 meter, which is 35 upon 20. To eliminate the decimal point, I have added 0 here, which is equal to 7 upon 4 meter. Fraction form is more easier to do the cancellation. Therefore, the formula is same. Surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square, which is 4, 22 upon 7 into 7 into 7. So which is equal to 88 into 7 equal to 616 meter centimeter square is the answer. 616 centimeter square. In the second subdivision, we got r is equal to 21 upon 2 centimeter. Applying the same formula, surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. 4 22 upon 7 into 21 upon 2 into 21 upon 2. Here 2 gets cancelled with 4 and here it is thrice. So the remaining numbers are 22 into 21 into 3 centimeter square. So multiplying these three numbers, we'll get 1386 centimeter is given, we get centimeter square. Now come to the third subdivision. D is given 3.5 meter, we got r is equal to 7 upon 4 meters. This we are going to substitute in the formula, surface area of sphere. Four pi r square. It is 422 upon 7. R is 7 upon 4. It is square. Therefore, we write a double time. Here it is given meter. Therefore, the answer is in meter square. 1 4 gets cancelled here. 1 7 also gets cancelled. It is 154 divided by 4 meter square, which is equal to 38.5 meter square. This is also a direct question. Only thing, we have to convert diameter to radius and we should see the unit. If the given unit is centimeter, area is expressed in square unit. If it is given in meters, then the given unit of surface area is meter squared. Third question is, find the total surface area of a hemisphere of radius 10 centimeter. It is total surface area of a hemisphere. We should listen to the question carefully. R equal to 10 centimeter. Total surface area of hemisphere, hope you remember the formula. It is 3 pi r square, which is 3. Pi value is given as 3.14. R is given 10 into 10. So to eliminate the point, I add 100 here. Centimeter square. So this 100 gets cancelled directly. It is 3 into 3, 1, 4. Multiplying, we'll get 942 centimeter square. This is also direct question. So when hemisphere is given, we should check whether it is only surface area or total surface area. If it is surface area, we use 2 pi r square, whereas here total surface area, therefore the formula is 3 pi r square. R is given, pi value, if it is mentioned, we have to take the given pi value only. So the answer is 942 centimeter square. I read the question. The radius of a spherical balloon increases from 7 centimeter to 14 centimeter as air is being pumped into it. Find the ratio of surface areas in the two cases. The word spherical balloon is given, so it is in the form of sphere. And last line, if you see, find the ratio of surface areas. So we have to find out surface areas. Given there are two radii, one is 7 centimeter, the other one is 14 centimeter. Why the radii differs? Because air is being pumped into the balloon. So with radius 7 centimeter, we should find out the surface area, and taking 14 centimeter as the radius, we have to find another surface area, and then we have to find out ratio. The word ratio shows that we have to divide the first case by the second case. So let us write. Surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. Surface area of the balloon when r equal to 7 centimeter is 4 pi 7 squared. Surface area of the balloon when radius is 14 centimeter is 4 pi 14 square. This is one surface area. This is surface area when the radius is 7 centimeter. This is surface area of the balloon when radius is equal to 14 centimeter. We are asked to find out ratio of these two surface area. Therefore, we are going to divide these two. So, ratio of surface areas is equal to 4 pi 7 square divided by 4 pi 14 square. 4 pi gets cancelled. It is 7 into 7 divided by 14 into 14. So, we get 1 upon 4. The corresponding ratio is equal to 1:4. Fifth question is, a hemispherical ball made up of brass has inner diameter 10.5 centimeter. Find the cost of tin plating it on the inside at the rate of rupees 16 per 100 centimeter square. So we are asked to find out the cost. Cost for what? For tin plating inside. So only inner curved surface area is painted and inner diameter is given and it is a hemisphere. So diameter is 10.5 centimeter. Therefore radius is diameter divided by 2. So to eliminate the point, we add 1 0 in the denominator. Cancellation will get 21 upon 4 centimeter. It is hemisphere and it is only inner surface is painted. Therefore, CSA of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. It is 22 upon 7. R is 21 upon 4 into 21 upon 4. You can see this 7 gets cancelled here 3 times and here 1, 2 gets cancelled here. So we get here 22 into 63 divided by 8 centimeter square. But we are asked to find out cost of tin plating. Cost of tin plating for 1 centimeter square is 16 upon 100 rupees. Because for 100 it is rupees 16. Therefore, for 1 square centimeter it is 16 upon 100. Therefore, cost of tin plating for 22 into 63 upon 8 centimeter square is 22 into 63 upon 8 into 16 upon 100 rupees. So, calculating, we'll get 27.72 rupees. Do the cancellation, we'll get 27.72 rupees. Exercise 13.5. First question is, a matchbox measures 4 centimeter, 2.5 centimeter into 1.5 centimeter. What will be the volume of a packet containing 12 such boxes? The measurement of the box is given. It has length, breadth and height or depth. Therefore, 3 dimensions are given. So, it should be a cuboid. Because the dimensions are different, so it cannot be a cube, it is a cuboid. And we have to find out its volume. Volume of one box, if we find, we can find out the volume of the packet, means volume of 12 boxes can be found. So I write here, length equal to 4 centimeter, breadth is 2.5 centimeter and height equal to 1.5 centimeter. Volume of one box is equal to the volume of cuboid, which is equal to length into breadth into height. So it is 4 multiplied by 2.5 into 1.5 centimeter cube. We have to find out volume of how many such boxes? 12 such boxes. Therefore, volume of 12 such boxes is equal to 12 multiplied by 4 into 2.5 into 1.5 centimeter cube. This 12 boxes is nothing but one packet. So multiplying all these numbers will get 180 centimeter cube. Therefore, volume of a packet is equal to 180 centimeter cube. The second problem is, it's a cuboidal water tank. Given length is 6 meter, breadth is 5 meter and height is 4.5 meter. The question is, how many liters of water can it hold? Liters of water can it hold? Therefore, we understood that it is volume. So, we are going to find out volume of the cuboidal water tank. Before that, let us write what is length. Length is 6 meters, breadth is 5 meters and height is 4.5 meter. Volume of cuboidal water tank is equal to length into breadth into height. So length is 6, breadth is 5 and height is 4.5. It is meter into meter, therefore it is meter cube. But we want to ask to find the volume in terms of liters. Remember, to convert meter cube to liters, we have to multiply by 1000. Therefore, it is 6 into 5 into 4.5 into 1000 liters. Remember, 1 meter cube equal to 1000 liters. So multiply, we'll get here 30 and here 4500 liters. So here multiplying we'll get 135,000 liters. Third problem is, it's a cuboidal vessel. It's given 10 meter long and 8 meter wide. So length of the cuboid is given 10 meter and breadth of the cuboid is given 8 meter. The question is, how high must it be made to hold 380 cubic meters? So if the vessel has to hold 380 cubic meters, what should be the height of the vessel? So we are asked to find the height. And what is this 380 cubic meters stands for? Volume. So volume is given 380 cubic meter. So we are given volume, breadth and length. The question is, using these three we are supposed to find out height. So volume of cuboidal vessel is equal to L into B into H. Given the volume is 380, length is 10 and breadth is 8, we are supposed to find out height. So height is 380 divided by 80. Volume is in cubic meter, length and breadth are in meters, therefore height will be in meters. Dividing 338 by 8 will get 4.75. Therefore, height of the vessel is 4.75 meters. In the earlier questions, LBH was given, we calculated volume. Whereas here volume and two dimensions are given. We are asked to find out here height of the cuboidal vessel. Fourth question is, Find the cost of digging a cuboidal pit, cuboidal, 8 meter long, L is equal to 8 meter, 6 meter broad, B is equal to 6 meter, and 3 meter deep, H is equal to 3 meter. Find the cost of digging at the rate of rupees 30 per meter cube. The unit shows that what we are supposed to find out volume, and volume should be multiplied by rupees 30 to find the cost of digging. So let us find volume of cuboidal pit. Volume of cuboidal pit is length into breadth into height. So length is 8, breadth is 6 and height is 3 meter cube. Cost of digging 1 meter cube is equal to rupees 13. Therefore, cost of digging 8 into 6 into 3 meter cube equal to 30 multiplied by 8 into 6 into 3. The answer is 4320 rupees. It is the cost. Therefore, first we got the volume of the cuboidal pit. The question is find the cost of digging. For 1 meter cube, if the cost is rupees 13, what is the cost for so much meter cube? So it is the volume multiplied by rupees 30. So the answer is 4320 rupees. Fifth problem is the capacity of a cuboidal tank. The word capacity shows that we are given volume here. Also the unit also says that it's volume. So volume equal to 50,000 liters. Find the breadth of the tank if length and depth are respectively 2.5 meter and 10 meter. Length is 2.5 meter and depth H is 10 meters. So I write volume which is equal to 50,000 liters. But we are given length and depth in terms of meters. So this liters should be converted to cubic meters. To convert liters to cubic meters, remember we have to divide by 1000. So this is 50,000 divided by 1000. Now the unit is converted to cubic meters. So we are getting 50 cubic meters. Because units should be same before we do cancellation. So length is given 2.5 meter and depth H is equal to 10 meter. Volume of cuboidal tankers. Let us write the formula here. So this is volume. Volume is given as 50 meter cube. So V is replaced by 50. L is replaced by 2.5 and B we are supposed to find out height is 10. So to remove the point I add 10 here. So breadth can be calculated. So it is 50 divided by 20. Here it is meter cube divided by meter square. So B is equal to 50 divided by 25 which is equal to 2 meter. So breadth of the tank is 2 meters. Therefore, 50 divided by 25, B is equal to 2 meters. Exercise 13.8, already we had done first 3 sums in the class. So we start with fourth question. The question is, the diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. What fraction of the volume of the earth is the volume of the moon? So let us assume, let R be the radius of the moon. Let capital R be the radius of the moon. Let small r be the radius of the earth. we are given in the question diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 diameter of the earth. This is the statement given in the question. You can see diameter can be replaced by 2 radius. It is the moon, therefore I have used capital R. 1/4 diameter of the earth, it is twice R, right? So dividing both sides by 2, we will get R is equal to 1/4 time R. Otherwise, we can write the small r is 4 times big R. Hope you understood. We are dividing both sides by 2, therefore this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled. Capital R is 1/4 times small r, therefore small r is 4 times capital R. Now we are asked to find out what fraction of the volume of the earth is volume of the moon. Therefore we are going to find out the ratio volume of the moon upon volume of the earth. Volume of the moon is 4/3 pi capital R cube upon 4/3 pi small r cube. 4/3 pi gets cancelled. It is big R cube upon small r cube. The small r can be substituted as 4 times big R, but it is cube. Therefore, here also we get cube. In the place of small r, 4 times capital R is substituted. So it is R cube divided by 4 cube is 64 R cube. Got cancelled. So how many times? It is 1/64. 1/64. Therefore, volume of the moon is 1/64 times volume of the earth. Fifth sum is, how many liters of milk can a hemispherical ball of diameter 10.5 centimeter hold? How many liters shows that it is of volume and it is. How many liters of milk can a hemispherical ball of diameter 10.5 centimeter hold? Diameter is 10.5 centimeter. Therefore, radius is diameter divided by 2, which is 105 divided by 20. It is 21/4 centimeter. Volume of hemisphere formula is 2/3 pi r cube. It is 2/3. Pi value is 22/7. R is 21/4 into 21/4 into 21/4 centimeter cube. But the question is how many liters of water? So here we have the unit in centimeter cube, but the required unit is liters. Therefore, to convert centimeter cube to liters, remember we have to divide by 1000. So 21/4 into 21/4, we are dividing by 1000 and the unit changes to liters. So cancelling, we'll get we get 11 into 21 into 21 upon 16 into 1000 liters. So if you simplify, you will get 0.303 liters approximately.